Hello everyone, how are you today? How are you guys? Good?
Miss,
Hello Catherine, welcome back. How are you?
fine, it's freezing outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm so glad to have you back. My dear friends, how's everything? How's it going? Good, good, good. Okay, let me show you what's our agenda for today. Today we have a very interesting class because we are going to train for the speaking test, which is very useful for you. So let me show you what's the agenda, sorry, what's the plan. And we are ready to start because we really need the time. Okay, here we are. Okay, wait, please. Okay, guys, this is our plan. We will have our warm-up. And this time, our warm-up is for us to work together. In our warm-up, we are going to check one of the types of questions you guys are asked when taking the test. Yes? Remember that you take the speaking test with teacher Laura. Yeah? But of course, we pretty much do the same. So that's why I'm going to train you for that moment. That is next week. Today, I'm going to give you a sample. Yes, a sample form for that. And we are going to practice together and we are going to have that training today. Okay, so we will simulate like you guys are taking the speaking test, and that's exactly what we're going to do. There are two parts of it. One, the debate. Yes, there is a debate. And the second part is the individual production, which is for you to answer some questions, okay? But I'm going to train you, sorry. Yes, I'm going to train you the way we are going to ask you the questions because this text has like a different methodology, right? We show you some pictures, you guys talk about them. So I'm going to show you to some, I'm going to show you some, yes, some samples from a test, okay? That way we are going to practice together. Okay, after we have all of that, the speaking test analysis and training together, I will give you the tips and steps to carry out a debate, which is gonna be the first part of your speaking test next week with your teacher, Laura. And we are going to do one practice of the debate, like the actual one. We are going to do it here. I'm going to assign you the roles. We are going to do exactly the same. You guys will be asked to do next week. Yeah, so this is like a spoiler because we are going to practice for the two exercises you will be developing during the speaking test next week. That's why this meeting is very interesting. And at the end, we can just check out a little bit of open close exercises and you guys can work on Moodle, yes, on this activity. That's it. There is no more time for, a lot of things, but this is enough because we need to practice. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with the warm-up. As I told you, this warm-up is for us to work on some samples from the speaking test. What kind of questions are you going to be asked? Yeah, what kind of questions or models, yeah, do you need to understand in order to develop that task in a very well way next week? So let me show you. And in some minutes, what time is it? Okay. In some minutes, I will check the attendance. Have you got any question before we start? Anything to say?
No,
No?
teacher, just flow.
Okay, good. Well, that's basically what we are doing, right? Like training for the test because it's a little bit different, it's long, and it's a very good way for you to practice. Yeah. If we give you the instructions and help you with that. Yeah. So it's very good. Laura and I already designed that activity for the speaking. So I'm going to spoil that. Wait a second because I need to show you. Okay, this. Okay, this is our warm-up. So I'm going to show you some pictures. And the idea is that you guys answer the pictures. Well, I know that sometimes we struggle with you guys because you are so shy and you are actually having some difficulties to express your ideas. But I want you to feel free, comfortable, confident, because I'm not judging you, I'm not evaluating you today. I'm just helping you to know the methodology of the speaking test. That way, next week, when you are doing it with Laura, you guys know what you have to do and you have the strategies and tips. Okay, so please, today, try your best. Speak. That's what you need to do. Today is not going to be like a bad result for you if you don't do it very well, but at least you are training. And next week it will be an evaluation. So that's why we really need you to train on that. Okay, that's the special recommendation because as I just mentioned, it's been a little bit hard to listen to all of you, even if I call your names. Yeah, so that's the special invitation. Let's try to have our practice in a very free and fun way. You guys enjoy it and get ready for it. Okay, because that's what we are doing. We are training you for the test. Okay, and you need to take into account that for the next week activity that is your speaking, everything you do is what is going to give you the score. Yeah, so today is just a training, but that day you really need to speak. Yeah, sometimes when we just can do it in this way, like in an activity, maybe you forget about that and you don't do it, and then if you don't show yourself in the way of your skills, it's so hard for us to evaluate. Okay, so that's my special recommendation. Okay, let's start with this kind of questions. Look, the test has this methodology in which you guys see some pictures and they refer to a question you need to answer. Basically, you need to just use your previous knowledge, your opinions, yeah? For example, we have a picture here. Okay, I'm going to hide the question first. We have a picture. Let's try to see what we, let's try to say what we see in the picture. Let's try just to read the picture, yeah? Read the image, because of course we can do it. When you identify what you see, when you can just, like draw the general picture of it, you can also connect to settings, roles, yes, specific characteristics, yeah? So you pretty much have to describe it, yeah, in your mind. Like, well, I see three girls, they seem to have fun, like doing something they like, yeah, because of their expressions. So you see, I connect what I see, what is the real thing in the picture, but also what I think is happening there, right? Because I see those are happy faces, yeah, look at their expressions. So I am inferring and assuming that they're having fun. Okay, so let's try to first say what we see in the picture. Let's do it in a free way. Start, like warming up your speaking skills because you will need them today. So what do you see? Three little puppies, right? Hello, Santiago. So these girls are having, I don't know, the boring English class in school. Are they?
No.
No, right? So what do you see in the picture? You wanna try, Natalia? Okay, go ahead.
We are playing some instruments. One of them is singing, and the other ones are playing the guitar and the piano. And looks like they have spent a fun time.
Very good, Natalia. That's a good description. If you notice, Natalia talked about what we see in the picture that is the real information, but she also added or included what she thinks is happening there. Yeah, she's also inferring, yes, their feelings and emotions. But Natalia said that it seems like they have spent like fun time there. Yeah, so they're having good time. Good. Okay, so the first thing is describing the picture without anything being asked. But now, what if I show you a question? Look, why are the people enjoying these experiences? So with these questions, okay, we are ensuring that we know that these girls are having fun. Okay, perfect. So it is connected to what we think and what we infer. But now we need to answer why. Why are the people enjoying these experiences? What can we say? This is a model from the test, guys. And this is what we're going to do with you next week. Okay, Diego.
Teacher, I think it could be they are playing their favorite song.
Okay, cool. Uh-huh. That's why they are enjoying that experience there together because they are playing their favorite song and that is a song that they really like. And even though some of them may, I don't know, forget about some lyrics, they are, trying to be together and have fun about something they really have in common, which is singing and especially their favorite song. You see, so you can add more details. You can also like give specific info about that situation you see. Thank you, Diego, very good. And thank you for being brave. Awesome. Okay, any other person who wants to try? Okay, so remember the picture. While you guys think about your response, I'm going to check out attendance very quickly and we will be back. Okay, Karen.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Karen, very good. Santiago. Well, I saw Santiago.
Yes, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, good. No, I know you said hi in the chat. Okay, Kiara.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Jorge.
Present.
Okay. Natalia.
Present.
Thank you, Natalia. Diego.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks, Diego. Manuela. Manuela. She's absent today. She is. Okay. Jessica. Jessica, can you hear me? Catherine.
Present, Miss.
Present,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Catherine. Marlon. Marlon. Mandy.
Teacher present with me.
Hello, Mandy. Okay, Manuel.
Hello, teacher. Present.
Thank you, Manuel. Maria.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Maria and Vanessa.
Present, teacher.
Great. Okay, guys. Let's go back to our activity. And I would like to listen to one more person talking about the same picture, and then I will show you more pictures. So, why are these girls enjoying these experiences? Well, this experience because I'm showing you just one picture. Why? Come on. Okay, Diego mentioned one thing that they have in common, and is that is their favorite song. So when you sing your favorite song, when you play it, you feel very good, very excited. Yeah, it's like a fun experience. You can also say that maybe they are rehearsing for a talent show, or they are like doing their best for competition or something like that, right? Or presentation. Sorry, Kiara, you were going to say something.
Teacher, about the question, I think that they enjoying it because she can spend time with as friends, and maybe because they their parents uh, permit that they have a band.
Oh, nice, good. Yeah, so you can include more details about having a band. How wonderful is having a band at that age? They are so happy and they're enjoying that experience because not all of teenagers may do. And as Kiara said, their parents let them have a band and let them practice. And you can also say, like, well, if they behave well and have good grades at school, they also have the chance to, like train with the bands and practice 3 times in the afternoon, like 3 times a week. Okay, you can include more details. Thank you so much, Kiara. Let's continue with another picture. This is basically for the same. This one belongs to the same question. That why are these people enjoying those experiences? Now I have this one. Let's try to infer first, to describe the picture first, yeah? To just say what we see, okay? To read the image, and then we answer the question that the test asks, yeah? Okay, so here we are. What do you see in the picture? Oh, teacher, lots of things. What? Okay, what's going on in the picture? Yes, okay, let's go.
They are in a mall because they are doing the Christmas shopping.
Interesting. I like that there isn't any sign for Christmas. Well, as well as I see, let me see. No, but Karen is giving us, she's already drawing the specific set. Yeah, the setting. She's saying Christmas shopping. Why? Maybe because she sees that it's crowded. Maybe because she sees that those people are wearing winter clothes and in Christmas it is usually that kind of weather. You see, I love that. Okay, Karen, maybe you want to give us more details? Sorry for the interruption. Wanna try? Okay. Thank you for raising your hand, yeah.
I can talk.
Yes, please.
Okay. I can see in the center of the mall maybe a book fair or only a library. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like a bookstore, like part of a bookstore, maybe. Yes?
Yes, or a book fair, fair book. I don't know what is book fair. Yes, like
Mm-hmm.
Feria Libre.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, good. Any other person who wants to say anything about the picture without seeing the question we're going to answer? Yes or no? Okay. Now look at the question. Why have the people chosen to shop in these places? That's a very interesting one. Why? What's the reason why we see lots of people here in this place? What can you say? What would be your answer? Let's do it. Let's try it.
Maybe
Yes,
because
Catherine.
there are
Oh,
sales,
okay. Sorry, Natalia. I could not hear you very well. Again?
maybe because there are sales.
Okay, yes. That's a good one. Catherine, thank you for raising your hand. Go ahead.
Yes, Miss. I think people came to malls because they are a lot of different stores or different shops that you needed. For example, to the grocery, to clothes, buy shoes, or only buy gift for Christmas or for another reason.
Very good. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, thank you, Natalia and Catherine, for your responses. Let me just tell you something and help you with something. When you have these kind of questions, you need to be a little bit more specific and try to give details about the picture. Yeah, Catherine's response is very good, but she started from the general and she needs to go to the specific. She says, people choose malls, yeah, because of this and this. That is like a general characteristics of malls. But now you have to refer to this picture, right? So what's going on here and why this place, yeah? Okay, very good. Okay, let's try. One more.
Teacher, I think the people choose to shop in this place because you can buy things that are cheaper than in other shopping mall.
Very good.
Because this place doesn't look luxurious, and you can have discounts in books or other things.
Very good, Jorge. That's a great answer. Yeah, you can also say things like that. Awesome. This place doesn't look very luxurious, so it seems like they can really find discounts and things cheaper than in other places. That's why there, like lots of people there. That's good. Yeah. Yes, I like your responses. Very good, guys. Thank you for participating. Let's continue with one more this methodology, and then we compare and contrast two pictures, okay? So, well, this one is related to the same question. Let's analyze this one again with the same question, like why have the people chosen to shop in this place? What's going on in here? So, any person to try?
I think that that place looks like a tourist place, a place when people can buy souvenirs or things like that, and also maybe I don't know how to say like mercado because it's crowded.
It is crowded.
So maybe it's a, how do you say mercado, teacher?
But which kind of word with that one? What do you want to say, Natalia?
Like Plaza Mercado or something like that.
Well, you can say like a town market, which is something like
Yes.
that. We don't have Plaza Mercado exactly, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, you can say like the town market. That's
Mhm.
basically a place where people go to buy different things. That's okay.
Mhm. A town market.
Yes. And as Natalia said, in town markets, we usually find different kinds of things, variety of products, and a good prices. Yes, that's good. Thank you for trying. Any other person? No? Okay. So let me show you another one, and then wait a second. Let me just prepare the one for comparing. Yes, comparing will be another of ways of evaluating in this type of exams, comparing to contrasting two pictures. Okay. Let me ask you one more this methodology, but let me see if we can try another grammar pattern, maybe a little bit more complex. This one. This one, okay. How clearly, yes, how clearly will the people remember this occasion in the future? How clearly will the people remember this occasion? I'm saying this occasion and not this because I'm not showing you the other picture. Okay, so singular. How clearly will the people remember this occasion in the future? What would be your answer? Come on, try. Thank you, Diego, for raising your hand.
If they are not in the center of the photo, I don't know how can I say novios in this case.
The couple.
Okay, the couple. If they are not the couple, not very clearly. But the couple maybe in the future could remember this moment for a long time.
Okay, thank you, Diego. Very good. If you want to just be specific about one-on-one, you'll say like the groom and the bride, el novio y la novia, but both together, the couple. Good. Okay, thank you, Diego. Any other person? How clearly will, okay, thank you, Kiara, for raising your hand.
Teacher, because it's a special day for the rest of their life.
Okay, cool. Yes. Any other person? Thank you, Catherine.
Miss, I think people can remember their special events, but I think not clearly because they don't remember, for example, some of the people who attended the wedding or their special days or birthdays or I don't know, or maybe forget how they were dressed or her hair or I don't know.
Okay, that's a good one. I love the way Catherine started answering, and this is my recommendation for all of you. Do that, okay? Sometimes, it's not necessary to repeat the question in the same way because sometimes it seems that, or it may look like you guys are, I don't know, like using fillers and just saving time when you repeat the question again. But what Catherine did was wonderful because she kind of introduced what she's answering. I think that these people, blah, 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 yeah, and that gives you, the sense of having like a very, very secure answer. Yes, so do that. Okay, I'm not saying like you are repeating the question again, no, but at least give an introduction. Yes, and that's also a good idea to contrast the information. Yeah, as Catherine said, like, well, they will remember the occasion, of course, but maybe not so clearly because of this and blah, blah, blah. So you are contrasting. Okay, good. So this is my first spoiler for the speaking exam. Next week, you guys will face an exercise like this. So the idea is for you to do not be quiet. Just answer it, okay? Well, I'm not saying that answer whatever different from the question, no, but remember that in an evaluation, you guys are following some time limits, so it's necessary to do it, okay? Thank you for the ones who participated. When we finish the second part of the speaking test, that is the debate, we can go back to the pictures, okay? Because I need to show you all. Now, my dear friends, next week in your speaking test, we will also ask you to conduct a debate. Remember that last night we were going to talk about debates, but we didn't have time. So of course, here I am with that, okay? Don't worry. One day before the exam, we will give you the topic of the debate and we will assign you some roles. We will divide the group into two parts, pros and cons. Basically, the affirmative team or the presenting team and the opposing team. Yeah, so the ones who are in favor and the ones who are against. And it's not a problem, but it's maybe something that we wouldn't like so much. And it's like, even if you don't agree with the topic, you may have the role of, being in that team. Or either way, if you agree, but you were assigned to be against the topic, well, it's just like having an activity. Don't worry about it because it's so hard to accept. Do you agree? Do you want to be in the team who supports that idea? No, we just give you that and we give you the topic and you guys prepare something for that. That is the speaking and I'm telling you exactly what it is, okay? Because I really want you to do it well and that's why we are training together. So first, let's check out some tips and steps to carry out a debate, and then we are having the debate today in class, okay? Let's go. Well, how to perform well in a debate. These are just some recommendations. It doesn't refer to any order or a specific thing that it has to be like that exactly, no, but some tips. Prepare, prepare, and prepare. This point is arguably the most important debating skill as it affects many of the other debating techniques. For instance, if you prepare your material well, you'll be confident and more believable. You'll also be less likely to go down rabbit holes, yet more likely to give a clear and cohesive illustration of your point. Yes, go down rabbit holes like when you are not very sure about what you're doing or saying. Okay, so it is good for you to prepare what you're going to say and to support. Yeah. Okay. Now let's listen to guys. I need to listen to all of you because today's speaking class. So okay, I already listened to Diego, Jorge, Karen, Catherine, Kiara. Okay, let's listen. Maria, please. Maria, let's go. Maria, hello.
Hello.
Okay, thank you, Maria.
The first, prepare.
Stay on topic.
No, stay on topic. You only have a limited amount of time to state your case. If you use that time going off topic, you lose valuable time. So instead, stay on topic by telling your audience your 3 points. Elaborating on them further as time permits. Another great debating tip is adding 3 more points to your first 3 points. Again, this is very time dependent. This will help you stay on the topic too.
Thank you, Maria. Well, we are a very big group, and the idea is that we need to listen to all of you because that is the speaking performance, right? So these instructions or recommendations may seem very professional for like debates in which you guys have hours for it, yeah, in which you also have pauses to review what you're going to say next and things. That's not our case because we just have limited time, but at least you can just have your arguments very strong, and you can also make some predictions about what will be next from the other team, yeah, and that way you have something back in case we have more time for other refutal times, right? But at least in the test you guys will have the chance to give your intervention, of course, right? Because we need to listen to all of you. Okay, and even if you are a team, even if you will have some time for organizing the roles, what counts is what you do for you. Yeah, because that is an individual grade. Okay, another one is speak slowly, freely, and charismatically. This one refers to the vocabulary you need to use, especially when you are talking to other people you don't agree with. Yes, we need to avoid being rude. Yes, we need to have our language in a very polite way. Okay, what else we have for the tips? Okay, after Maria, we have Manuel. Manuel, please. Are you there, Manuel? Okay, while Manuel gets ready, We have Mendy.
Yes, teacher.
Oh, okay, Manuel.
So discover.
Let me just give the introduction. Guys, this is just an idea or tip or recommendation for you to open the debate if that is your role. When you present the topic, it is a good idea to either way tell a story or ask a question, yes, like an interesting one, or use a quote, yes, or give an illustration with an example. That is a good idea when we are presenting something. I'm not saying that that is exactly what you have to do, but it really catches the attention for the audience. So this tip refers to when we present the topic. Okay, Manuel, now we are ready.
Okay, teacher. Tell a story, ask a question, use a quote, or give an illustration with an example. Discover how to persuade through invention. You'll need to have an understanding of your audience desires and needs, as well as how to best appeal to them. Mastering the art of rhetoric will ensure that your prepared speech is as strong as possible. Therefore, you can use different ways to open your debate and present your topic the right way to make your audience more interested and help you win your argument.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Manuel. So we have one of those ways here. We have a powerful quote. Mark Twain once said, "Don't let school interfere with your education." So this quote is related to the topic we are going to present, and how we start the debate is with the team that has the position in favor of the topic, right? So they are in charge of presenting the debate, right? Using quotes in a speech reinforces and adds credibility to your ideas. They also demonstrate that you are knowledgeable about the topic. Your quote should be related to the topic, of course, yeah, not something different because it will be like the wrong result on the audience, yeah. It needs to be relevant to the audience, okay? So if you find a way of using a quote that refers to the topic you are going to present, that would be a good idea. Now, with the same tip, we have tell a captivating story, yeah? If it's something related to what you are going to present, if maybe you have an anecdote, you have a unique experience, you want to mention it because it really illustrates the topic, it will be a good idea, okay? Let's see what stories do in debates. Mendy, this part, please. Mendy?
Okay, teacher. This can be.
Yes, please. This can be.
Yeah, teacher. This can be a personal anecdote about why you are passionate about the topic. An anecdote about another person who the audience can learn from, a wisdom tale, fable, or a history event or anecdote that captures the key points of your argument.
Okay, very good. So that can also be another way to present the topic, yeah? As a person who suffered from serious medical, marijuana was a saving grace. My family and I had to move across to the country in order for me to get treated, but it was worth the risk. My surgeries decreased from 5 surgeries a day to only 1 surgery per week. So this person clearly believes that marijuana will be very good in medical treatments, right? So you see that the story is really telling something. Yeah, we're not going to tell about things that things do not belong to the topic. Yeah, it will be like so confusing for the audience. So if you have a good story, short one, something you can summarize for that topic, that would be good. Or you can also ask a rhetorical question. I really love this way because it makes the audience think about what you are going to present, answer the question, of course, themselves, because when we do these kind of things, we are not like waiting or expecting the others for answering. No, we are just giving something to them. Yeah. So we ask the question, They start thinking about that, answering themselves, and that way we really catch their attention. So ask a rhetorical question. Would you like to see a loved one suffer for no reason at all? And then we are like, what are they going to talk about? That's a good question. No, I wouldn't like. Why? Why suffering? If maybe there are some, I don't know, ways to avoid, suffering from things, blah, blah, blah. That's what questions cause in our mind. Yeah, like we start thinking about the topic. So that's a good one. And that is not so long. I love questions for debates. Okay, let's see what questions do in a debate. Santiago. Here, Santiago. Okay, while Santiago gets ready, Vanessa.
Okay, teacher. When rhetorical questions are crafted and delivered well, they can persuade an audience to side with your position. You want the audience to answer the question for themselves silently while directing attention to your topic.
Yes, exactly what I said, It really gives you something there. Okay. And the other was, sorry. Okay, Santiago, thank you. And the other one that was part of the same tip, yes, is use a prop or a creative visual aid. This is what you guys have in your presentation, right? So it can be related to a statistics, to an example, to a graphic that shows contrast information, yeah, that really makes you think about it. Santiago, I'm not sure if you can read this one.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, it can be a picture, a video, or an object that captures the essence of your argument. A creative visual aid increases comprehension of the issue, adds aesthetic appeal, and engage your audience's imagination. It will also make the message more memorable. For example, if you are arguing the climate change is real, show a before and after picture of glaciers that has been affected by excessive amounts of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
Very good. Thank you, Santiago. This is a great reason why we should use these visual aids. Yeah. Sometimes we have an audience who are very visual. Remember all the types of intelligence a human being may have, right? We all learn different ways. Yes, that's why sometimes we struggle with some activities. For some people, some activities are very boring, yes, and not meaningful because they are not engaged. Yeah, some others may find them interesting because that's the way they learn. So it is okay to have all of them. Like the ways we see easy for people to maybe participate in something, and also the way we can show something and the audience who are very visual can enjoy it. Yeah, so that's like trying to have like different things for the audience. That's very good. Okay, and I love this one. If you don't think that climate change is real, come on, show a picture of the before and after. That's clearly real and very serious. Okay, guys, perfect. That was about the tips on how we can present our idea. Now, these are more about, well, what's like our behavior, yeah? Be confident with your topic. If you look like you believe what you're saying, your audience will also have confidence that you know what you're saying, and you have a basis for it. You can make an eye contact with audience, yes? We cannot really have it here because you are just looking at me. And of course, I am always looking at the camera. I'm not doing any other thing, right? But that's not the same with the audience because I'm not seeing you. Okay, what else do we have? Think about your body language. In like a real life context, when you are in a debate, that's very important. Another great debating technique is to make sure you are using your body language to agree with the points you're making. Make sure your body indicates confidence by looking at your audience and opponents in their faces, using your arms to talk, smiling where appropriate, of course, where and when, keeping a relaxed posture, not folding your arms like this, not looking at the ground like when you are doubting and maybe not so sure. When your team member is making their case, make sure you nod and agree with their points. Yeah, like, okay, yes, yeah, you support them. Yes, and with the body language, you are like, showing that you agree with that person. Sometimes if you are in that team and the person says something and you maybe your body language does not support that person, of course it will be not very reliable for the audience because you are part of the same team. You are supposed to support what they are saying, right? Okay. Your audience and judges' body language in debate also talks about what you are doing. And this is why sometimes I really get frustrated when my students do not speak, or do not follow what I'm doing because I feel alone. It's like I'm just talking and I don't know what's going on there behind the screens. And imagine that situation, but in real life with the people who are like, like showing they are bored, or maybe they already got distracted, or they are confused. That body language of the other people will tell you how you are performing the debate as well. It happens in all presentations, yeah? Because if you are presenting something and they are not paying attention, or maybe they are not interested, or maybe that's not, I don't know, an engaging theme for them, and you are looking at their behavior and level, body language, you will see and you will know. Okay, good. Oh no, this one is for the end. This one is for the other exercise. So now we're going to do that. I need to finish now because of the time. Let me show you what we're going to do, and this is very serious. I really need to listen to all of you, and this is for your own good because it is going to be your speaking next week. On our folder in the class work part, we have a document that is called debate. Let me show you. Let me send you the link and show you the document. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. It requires lots of organization, but I'm just crossing my fingers that it works. Because today is with time here together, but next week it's just your evaluation. You are not having this chance of organizing everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide the group into two teams. Ones are going to be part of the proposition team, the ones that agree with the topic. The other ones will be on the opposition team, the ones who don't agree at all. Okay, and we are going to conduct our debate. We have exactly the time we need. So, my friends, look at this. First, I have these topics for us to choose. We are going to choose very quickly because you guys are going to vote. I selected mobile technology and digital communication and social media. I selected these two topics because I found them interesting for the audience that is you, because you are very young and this is part of our reality and this is basically how we communicate, etc. So help me choose the topic we are going to talk about in our debate today. This is like the general thing, but we need to choose one of these. So in the mobile technology we have, it should not be illegal to talk on a handheld mobile device while driving motor vehicles. Students should be able to use their mobile devices during English class. I don't think we have to debate a lot on this one. It is better to read books, news, and magazines on mobile devices than on paper. Constantly using mobile devices keeps people from interacting with people around them and experience a day-to-day life. I like that one. Today, it is essential that all teens have a mobile communications device. And on the other side, we have digital communication and social media. Social media platforms are mostly used for trivial purposes. Trivial purposes means they are not important, they are not relevant. Texting is better than email or handwritten letters. I like this one. The benefit of easily sharing information via social media outweighs the potential damage to personal privacy. My God. Social media should be used in educational settings and can contribute to learning. Interesting. And the last one, our reliance on texting has damaged our ability to have important face-to-face conversation. For example, making apologies, congratulating someone, saying thank you, saying happy birthday. Yeah, it's like, well, now everything is just in a written message. Which one would you prefer to debate on today? Because we are going to do it. Okay, let's vote very quickly. Yes? Well, there are 2, 4, 5. Okay, first, let's check out. Do we want to work on mobile technology or digital communication and social media? Jorge, the second from which topic? Let's try to see if we can get to a closer one. So let's vote for mobile technology. React very quickly. Use your reaction for showing me. No one on mobile technology. Okay, that was easy. So forget about that one and let's choose from digital communication and social media. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Write it on the chat very quickly, guys. We need the time. For this site, yes, for this topic, digital communication and social media. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which one do you want to debate on? Come on, because you are the ones who are going to do it, not me. Let's go. Vote. Type it in the chat. Don't be shy. Let's do it. Okay, so I need to ask you one by one. My God. Okay. Diego, what is your topic from the second one? Thank you, Maria, for voting. Okay. 1 vote for 4 and 1 for 3. Okay, 2 for 4.
Teacher, I think number 3.
Okay, so 2, 3, 2, 4. Okay, so let's type it here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 3 and 4. Then now let's vote only for 3 and 4, no more. Guys, 3 and 4, quickly, vote, please. 3 or 4, because we have 2 and 2. 2 for 3, 2 for 4. Okay? My God, this is kind of a... Okay? 3 and 4. I'm typing it here. 3, 4. Okay. And I think 3 is the winner. 4, 3. Yes, 5 for 3. Okay, guys, we are going to debate on the benefit of easily sharing information via social media outweighs the potential damage to personal privacy. That is the topic. Okay, that is 3. Good. Now I'm going to send you to the rooms, and this really needs coordination because you are going to be 7 in one room. Yes, so you need to manage the time. You need to check out for your leader, yes, leader profile, yes, the characteristics that we have learned, and try to organize yourself in that way. You guys do and conduct our debate. Okay, first, We select or choose the topic. Done. Second, we assign the roles. This is not very like specific, but you can use them in this chart. Possible roles include opening speaker, the one who presents the topic. Rebuttal speakers are here when you have to refute. Yes. Concluding speaker, the one who just presents the conclusion or just the last part. Researcher, because you guys will need, of course, you guys will need internet. This is not going to be from your own information. No. I mean, no, because we don't have the time for preparing something that you are not going to read. But today you can. Don't worry. Okay, we also have organizers, debate moderator, leaders, and speech composer, if you need them. That's not necessary to be very specific. But this is the thing that will help you give a role to each one because they need to speak. Okay, so proposition team, the one who agrees, starts presenting the topic. Let me see if I can put it here in a bigger way. No, okay, so maybe like this. So you guys start presenting the topic, okay? And here we have specifically what you have to do. Speaker one, the first speaker on the affirmative team presents the topic in a creative way, giving an overview of it. Very simple. I wrote this time sample because in the exam next week, it will be important for Laura. Yeah, but for me, it is okay because we have this time of the class for training. So what I just want you to do is to start working on it, yeah? Here, when this group starts, you guys will have the two interventions first, presenting the topic and also presenting the arguments. It means that on the opposition team, no one is going to interrupt the person who presents the topic. No one, because look, we don't have an intervention here, okay? Then, when this person finishes, the opposition team, yes, presents arguments opposing the topic, okay? Then in the same part, that is the main arguments, that is the round two, okay? We also have more arguments. You guys can organize this round the way you guys can do it. Don't worry about being exactly as it says. No, what you really need to do is to give the opportunity to all of your classmates to speak. That's it. But if you just have one or two arguments here and you don't have this, that's okay. We are going to coordinate one-on-one. Don't worry. In the second round, when you are showing the arguments, we still keep the same order. That is first the affirmative, then the opposition. First the affirmative, then the opposition. But as soon as we have presented the arguments, then we need to change because the opposing team needs to start refuting, yes? Cross-examination, opposition asks proposition questions first, okay? Because this is like the way we are like, okay, say no, that's not correct. We don't agree. What if this and this? Yes, so you can ask some questions if you have them, no problem. The teams now have a chance to question each other. You can answer questions, the other one can answer, you can ask questions, the other one can answer them. But there is only one change here. That is that this yellow thing means that this is going to start first. Don't worry that I'm going to coordinate. I'm going to be the moderator, so it's okay. I'm going to just give you, the chance to speak and everything. Then this group starts and the other one responds, and at the end the same. Yes, when you are closing the debate, the opposition team starts giving their conclusions and the arguments, and then the affirmative group finishes. Okay, so let's go. Questions about that? Okay. At the end, you guys have maybe some expressions can be useful for you when you want to agree, when you want to disagree, when you are contrasting your opinions, or more if you need them. Yeah, there are lots of phrases that can be useful. And of course, you can look for internet if you need to prepare your arguments or research or something. Don't worry. I'm going to give you, let me see. I think that 15 minutes is fine, right? 15 minutes for organizing the roles. Yes? And then we'll be together conducting our debate. Questions, my dear friends? I will go to your rooms, even if you don't call me, because I need to see what you guys are doing, okay? I'm not selecting the people. It's Zoom who is doing it, okay? So do not just feel like, okay, I just send people this way now. But the problem is that, Manuel, do you have a second device? Yes, right? So
Yes, teacher.
you need to be in the same room with the two of them. Okay. Manuel. Okay, 6 and 6. Yes. Okay, let's do it, guys. Okay, guys, I'm here, and as I send you in the chat, you guys are room 2, yes? And room 2 is the opposition team. So how can we organize the roles? What do you think? Check out for the things you can say. Even if you don't like to be, against, this is your role today. So you really need to defend that position. Yeah. Even if you agree that, that is what happens, you have to say no. Yeah, because you are opposing the resolution. Okay. So how can it help you? What do you need? How can you say, like, okay, let me just give you the situation. But you guys have it there, right? The benefit of easily sharing information via social media outweighs the potential damage to personal privacy. So you have to defend that it doesn't happen. Yes?
Okay, teacher. So I think it's going to be a little long because we are 7, I think. So we're going to have 7 interventions from our side and 7 from the other side. Okay, I think we can start like defining the roles. That could be the first.
Okay. Well, I think that you better work without me because you are not like feeling like, like you can communicate. But okay, try to speak English. That's the best thing you can do. If you need me, just call me. I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that you are the opposition team. So you are basically saying that, it doesn't happen. So you are refuting that. Okay? Yes?
Okay, teacher. Perfect.
I will be back if you need me. Yes, thank you about telling me the 7 interventions. Yeah, oh my goodness. Well, we will see. Don't worry. Okay, guys, I'm here. And as I told you in the chat, you are room number 1, which is the proposition team. I think it's a little bit easier to be in this group because you just have to defend and support that. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, teacher.
That was the
We
tip.
are we are the positive, the proposition group.
Proposition, yeah.
Exactly.
We agree.
Okay.
You agree with
Okay,
it, you
we agree.
support that, you defend that. The other group has a little bit, like harder role and tax than you because they need to say no, even if they think that it happens. Yeah. So, okay, how can I help you? You need to define the roles. Who's presenting the topic? Remember that you start presenting. Okay, this group is the one who has the first intervention. You present the topic and you give 1 or 2 arguments in favor. Or maybe you just give one like very strong and then you wait for the other ones to say something and then boom, you say the other one that is also good. Yes?
Okay, Miss. Miss, can you show us the document, please?
Of course, but you didn't get it. I sent it to you.
No.
Teacher,
my-
I can send the
I have the screenshot, Catherine. I will.
No, I can send you the document. Of course, I sent it in the chat, but don't worry. Let me just do it again. My goodness. So it means that the other group doesn't have it as well, but I was there with them and they didn't say anything. That's weird. Okay, here you have it again.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
the link doesn't work.
Because that is not the correct one, Karen. Thank you. I just sent it to you.
Ah, sorry.
It's okay. I think it works. Please try. Does it work?
Yes.
Okay,
It works.
perfect. Okay, guys, go ahead. Call me if you need, okay?
Yes. Thank you, Miss.
Okay.
How's
The
it
order
going,
will
guys?
be, hi teacher.
How's it going? Are you done?
We are organizing all ideas.
Okay. But it means that we are not done for starting?
Not all. We need 2 more minutes, 2 or 3 more minutes.
Okay, okay, no problem. Well, I will see you in a bit. How's it going, guys? Are we ready?
Not yet, teacher. Not yet.
Okay,
4
maybe,
minutes.
We are organizing the information, Miss. In
The
a,
arguments.
okay, maybe some more minutes and we are done? Yes?
Sorry, teacher.
3 minutes and we are done, or how long do you need
4
for
minutes.
freshen?
I don't know, guys. What do you think? It's enough.
4 minutes.
Okay,
4 minutes.
okay, good. See you in a bit.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, my dear friends, how was it? Are we ready for our debate?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm all ears for you. I'm just trying to organize like the way you can interact, but it's okay if you have the rules, like very clear, you can do it on your own, no problem. So we have our first group, that is the one who is presenting the topic. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, teacher. So the topic chosen was the easily sharing on the media. So nowadays this one is a very interesting topic because this is the fastest and effective and the most effective way to disseminate whatever kind of information, what make it a potential and education tool at the same time. So whoever can share their knowledge about a specific topic in questions of seconds and moments and days. This information can't arrive or being watched for millions of people around the world. So just think how many people have learned to draw, sing, work out, or playing an instrument, watching YouTube videos, or how many companies use this tool to train their new employees without paying an instructor for each some specific amount of people. So this is a very potential, a very great education tool in our opinion, which is have been used through the different apps as Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter for many people as an education tool. But at the same time, we have the other face of the money, of the coin, no? Where it, at the same time is used to share well simply information that is more entertaining than other thing.
Social media has revolutionized the way we connect and share information with each other. Here, social media enables people to instantly share ideas, news, and experience with friends, family, and colleagues around the world. This is this led spread information and knowledge like never before in human history. Also, social media has economic career benefits. Businesses, big and small, use social platforms to reach customers, while individuals can build their personal brand and make valuable connections that lead to job opportunities they might not have had access to before. The speed and easy of sharing one's skills, talents, and passion can open many doors.
Of course, sharing content on social media have several benefits. For example, if you have a business and want to grow, this can help you to reach new customer, generate brand awareness, and increase conversation rates. Since today everything we consume is because we see it on social media.
The opposing team, come on.
Okay, teacher, I was waiting for the moment. There are like many advantages of the use of the social media. However, the most important disadvantage of it are the loss of privacy. Social media uses many personal information that people share and the people think is important. So that information is normally or for using the social media, people has to agree terms and conditions because this is mandatory, and there is no like limit for what the social media can do with all the information we share. So that's an important point, and that's something that we like to
maybe to point out. Another thing is that maybe our information can be used for many different purposes. For example, the social media can sell that information for political campaigns, for example, also for businesses, and those businesses can have some advantage, or maybe for the government, so they can have the control of the people, or the control of what people think, what people do, and those are the things we consider are maybe really hard to manage, and those are the biggest disadvantages for us.
Come on, the other team.
But it depends of the type, the information that you want to share on your social network and your social medias, because the security of your data on the information you share depend only on you. It is something like you should use to network very careful.
Opposite team, come on.
Okay, exists a lot of risk if you're sharing your information online. You control the privacy on your social media until a certain point, but internet is eternal. All that you put online will be for a long time, and you can control this. Many public can access to personal information, and you don't know who of them can do or can access to do. Um, Finally, uh, you can found a lot of consequences if you don't if you share your personal photos or your location. uh, a lot of people in internet can found your house, your home, your relatives, and a lot of information that can um perjudicate, I don't know, okay,
Affect.
hurt you.
Affect, are you? Yes. Okay. Defend that idea, opposing what Diego said.
Yes, Miss, of course, and agree with say Diego, but you are the only one who decides what to share about personal information. But it's also important for people who have a business or entrepreneurs or want to make themselves known on the networks. So in the real life, the social media in this time are really important. So always that you see, always that you buy, always that you watch, always is around the social media.
The
We're
opposite.
not talking,
Okay.
yeah, we're not talking about just photos. That is something that we can share and maybe we can control until a certain point. We're talking also about what pages are we searching, maybe what information are we looking for, who are we, maybe which kind of businesses are we looking for in the internet, and how many clicks do we do, and all that information is being taken by the social network, and they analyze that information and creates a profile for a person, which is internal for them, and all that information it's what they sell. So that is a risk for people.
Guys, let me tell you something. We are going to stop here. I know that maybe or maybe not, but surely the other ones also have their part and interventions. Do they? Other people who didn't have the chance to talk just because of the time? Yes or no? Yes, right? Okay. So you guys did a good job. I know that this one requires more time, yeah, but my intention with this activity was for you to know what you are going to do. I'm going to have 5 more minutes of this one for finishing. So you guys give me the chance to listen to the others, and I will ask Laura to give you 5 more minutes. Okay. I'm not sure about group one because Catherine was talking a lot. I know that that's wonderful, but what about the others? Do they have an intervention as well?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's continue.
Okay. With respect to improve social connectivity and protection of that information, while social media improve connectivity, it is important to ask where the benefits of always staying connect outweigh the potential risk to privacy. How can we achieve a balance between connectivity and privacy? How can we ensure that our data is safe on social network?
The opposite team?
The last was for the opposition teacher.
Yeah, yes, but I'm missing Jessica. Oh, no, that was Vanessa. Oh, sorry, yes, I was confused. Sorry. Yes, you are right. So now that we have you, now, okay, we listen the presentation, okay?
I think that security in social media can be saved with programs of security information, uh, yeah. Question: could you tell me how the damage caused by sharing information on social networks could be repaired with computer security and knowledge about not giving information to strangers?
Okay, so the last one for the opposite to finish, and then we listen to the presenting. Oh, we have two more. It's okay, we have two more. It's okay, continue.
We will conclude by reiterating the crucial importance of the safeguarding only privacy. We remind the urgency of the associated risks, both on a personal and legal level, when it comes to losing online privacy. Well, emphasize the need to strike a balance in a social media use to avoid addiction and mental well-being.
Okay, so what is the concluding part from the affirmative one?
Okay, teacher. And sharing information on social media offers benefits such as connection with loved ones, staying informed, and promoting various causes. However, we cannot ignore the potential damage it can cause to our personal privacy. It's crucial to have a balance between reaping the advantage and safeguarding our personal information. We have raised valid concerns about the security of our data, the risk of targeted advertising, and the lasting impact of our online presence. While the social media is a powerful tool for communication and connection, it also carries responsibility and that we must address.
Okay, good. And I think we are missing Natalia with your intervention and finish.
Yes, teacher. To conclude, within that, as Catherine mentioned, or Karen, we need to find out a balance between between the things that we share in the media and also not only the photos or things like that in our personal data. And also, we need to be aware about the risks that have shared privacy information in the media. And we have to be conscious about the use, the social media, and how this use can affect us in a future, because we don't know in this moment we need or, or we don't know in which moment that information could be good or bad for us. So we need to use the social media with responsibility and always try to be safe in these platforms.
Okay, and when did you finish the whole debate? Mandy, hello.
Yes, teacher. I finish says in conclusion, within the social media offers a variety of benefits for individuals, businesses, and communities. Is more the benefits of that the risks, teacher.
Okay, guys, you did a good job. Okay, you need to train on those skills of speaking with very, like with confidence. Very good, guys. Thank you for your time. I will see you on Monday. Bye bye, guys. Take care. See you on
Okay.
Monday.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday.